Today, these two teams, Rock Hill from Pedro, Ohio, and Piketon from Piketon, Ohio, compete on today's Haiku, presented by King's Daughters Medical Center. From the studios of Cool Hits 1057, in conjunction with MyTown TV, here's the host of Haiku, Ernie Anderson.
And the crowd goes wild. Thank you very much. All right, welcome to our show. MJ McKay, my announcer, went to Piketon. And I have my sister's grandchildren, Noah Doddridge and Caden France, went to Rock Hill. So, it's a family connection today on the show. And as you've been watching, we thank you very much for that. Spread the word. Haiku is back. And we begin with our warm-up round. And we'll ask the first question for Rock Hill. It's binary covalent compounds. I'll give you the formula. You give me the compound. SO3. Now again, for those of you watching at home, Piketon's also working in case they would miss it. They get to steal the points. SO3. What is that?
Sodium trioxide.
No? Do you know?
Sulfur trioxide?
It is sulfur trioxide. Indeed it is. So Piketon steals the 10 points. How dare you steal from them? But now you get your question on binary covalent compounds. I'll give you the formula. You give me the compound CCl4. Their chemistry teachers will be very happy if they get these. Sam is the team captain for Piketon.
Carbon tetrachloride.
Carbon tetrachloride is right. So you pick up a quick 20 points to start the game. Now I'll stay with you for a crime and punishment question. What was the device used in colonial America which was made of a heavy wood frame with holes for the feet to fit in? Crime and punishment is the category. Sam is Piketon team captain. All the answers come from the team captain. They get to confer on every question. What was the device? Sam, an answer?
A gallows?
No. Jared, for Rock Hill?
Stock.
Stock is right. So you steal their 10 points. Now, your crime and punishment question. This bed-like open frame suspended above the ground had the victim's ankles and wrists secured by ropes that passed around axles. When the axles were turned slowly by poles inserted into the sockets, the victim's hip, knee, shoulder, and elbow joints would be dislocated.
The rack.
The rack is right.
Good job, Andrew.
Not to be confused with Iran. Iraq. Yeah. All right. All right, I have a zodiac question for you now, Rock Hill. The constellation between Sagittarius and Aquarius is represented by what animal? You check your horoscopes daily. Perhaps you'll know this.
A crab.
Not a crab, so you can steal the 10 if you know. Sam?
A scorpion?
Anybody know in the audience? Ooh, we've stumped everybody. It's a goat. It's Capricorn, so it's a goat. All right, now your zodiac question. The constellation between Gemini and Leo is represented by what?
Yeah, I know. The Virgin?
No? Rock Hill.
The crab.
There it is. There's the crab for Cancer. So you pick that up for another 10, and I have more questions to go before I sleep. Back to you now for an English tense question. Restate this line in the future perfect progressive form. I kiss.
I will kiss?
No? Rock Hill.
I am going to kiss.
Well, that's fine, but what's your answer? No. I will or shall have been kissing. All right, but now I have your English tense question. Rock Hill, restate this line in the past perfect progressive tense. I play.
I was playing.
No? Sam, you can steal.
I have played.
I had been playing. And that will end our warm-up round with a score of 30 for Rock Hill and 20 for Piketon. good first round, and we'll be back to meet our team captains, find out about the schools when High Q returns.
We take pride in our schools. And at King's Daughters, we take pride in being part of the team. With student-athlete care from the sidelines to our comprehensive orthopedics program. With walk-in hours in Ashland and Portsmouth that make seeing a provider easier than ever. Our team is delivering faster diagnosis and treatment, getting our student-athletes back in the game and back to what they do best. Orthopedics at King's Daughters.
Hot summer days call for a refreshing stop at Clark's Pub and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
And just before we begin the bonus round, we're going to go over and talk to our team captains, Jared and Sam. We'll start with Sam and Piketon before we do the bonus round. So Sam, tell me about Piketon. Everything we've always wanted to know, but didn't know whom to ask.
Well, we're from Piketon at Piketon High School, and our coach is Olivia Day, and our principal is Jeff Reuter.
Anything you want to brag about your school? You have an idea how many students there are? A couple hundred, 300, 400?
Probably about 1,000.
Really? 1,000?
Yeah.
You know, MJ McKay,
Overall.
my announcer, is a Piketon grad. So if you want to go into broadcasting, he's the guy. He stands right over to my left. You can't see him on camera unless sometime we show him on camera. Come over here, MJ. Come over here. Yeah. There he is. Ladies and gentlemen, my announcer, MJ McKay. And you see what he's done with the education he got at Piketon. But nonetheless, he's doing very well. We couldn't function anything without MJ around here. All right, Rock Hill. Talk to me, Jared.
Yeah, Rock Hill High School is in Pedro, Ohio. Sam Gu is our principal. Tammy Reed is our coach. We have a superior marching band, a dynasty soccer and cross-country program, a great community, and of course a great quiz bowl team.
Well, of course. That's our friends from Rock Hill. How many of you are in the band? What do you play?
Alto saxophone.
Ooh, my favorite instrument. I played trombone.
I play trombone too.
Oh, cool.
I play clarinet.
Clarinet. You know, when I went to school, before the summer of the 6th grade, when I wanted to join the band at my junior high in Man, West Virginia, yeah, that's what it was called, Man. I went to the little music store and I said, Don, I want to play in the band. I want to play a clarinet. And he looked at me and he said, I think your mouth's better suited for a trombone. And he could have really dissed me and said, your mouth's more suited for a tuba. But so as it turned out, I won some band awards for being the best band player at Man High School, junior high and high school. But enough about my miserable life. Let's get back to the game here. It's the bonus round where we'll start with a 15-point clue for Piketon, and it's on birds, I think. No, it's Greek alphabet. It used to be birds, and we changed it because I have a bird brain. Maybe we'll edit this, maybe we won't. Greek alphabet. Here's your 15-point clue. Its uppercase is used to denote the discriminant of a polynomial equation, especially the quadratic equation. Now they have the option of guessing on the 15-point clue, or they can pass to the 10 and or pass to the 5 if they're not sure.
Pass.
All right, 10-point clue. Its lowercase is used to denote a change in the value of a variable in calculus. You want to pass to the 5? to be sure. All right. In the system of Greek numerals, it has a value of 4. Any guess on a letter in the Greek alphabet?
Theta.
Not theta. It's a good guess. Raquel?
Beta.
It's delta.
Delta.
All right, but we'll come to you for an imports question now on your 15-point clue. This company manufactures SUVs, station wagons, hatchbacks, sedans, and compact executive sedans. It was founded in 1927 as a subsidiary of the ball bearing manufacturer SKF. Its cars are still marketed as being safe, solidly built, and reliable while emphasizing their heritage and design. You can guess or pass to the 10-point clue.
Pass.
All right. Its largest markets are China, the U.S., U.K., Germany, and its home country of Sweden.
Aldi.
Say again?
Audi.
Audi? No, not Audi. All right, Piketon. You'll get a chance just to hear that and get 10 points if you know.
Volvo.
Is right for 10 points. Volvo is right. Now you'll get to go to the bonus round. Peninsulas, and we'll start with a 5-point try for you. Without a doubt, the largest peninsula in the world is connected to the mainland Asian continent and surrounded on all sides by the Persian Gulf, made up of 9 different countries, and plays a big part in oil and gas extraction and refining. It's also known as the Somali Peninsula.
The Arabian Peninsula.
Is right for 5. Now for 10 more. This peninsula is located in northeastern Africa, surrounded by the Arabian Sea. The area includes the nations of Djibouti, Ethiopia, Somalia, and Eritrea. Residents have largely participate in livestock herding, and the key exports are coffee, bananas, and livestock. It's also known as the Somali Peninsula.
Pass.
All right, so they'll get a chance to answer it, and if you know for 10.
The Horn of Africa.
Horn of Africa is right, so you pick up that 10. And we will pick up another bonus round of 15, 10, 5. Here we have the birds, and it's your question, Sam and team. When the survey voyage of HMS Beagle visited the Galapagos Islands in 1835, naturalist Charles Darwin notices that these birds differed from island to island and are known for singing late at night, even past midnight. That's their 15-point clue.
A finch.
Not a finch, so you can steal the 15 if you know and go on to the bonus round.
A canary.
No, it's a mockingbird. All right, so we don't get anywhere on that one, but come back to you now. Rest in peace. These are about the burial places of famous people. Here's your 15-point clue. This gravesite has views of both the Lincoln and Washington Monument and is divided into 70 sections.
The Arlington Cemetery.
That's it for 15. And, is that right? Edit. No, but I got Mockingbird, so that's right. Arlington is right for 15 points. Now, you'll get to go to the bonus round on countries. The Philippines have been controlled by 3 different countries. I'll give you 5 points for the first one you can name, 10 more for the second, and 15 for a third, for a total of 30 points total if you get them all. But discuss it first, one of them for 5.
Yeah. Spain
Is one,
the United States,
is another.
and Japan.
You got them all. Brings you to 85 to 35 for Piketon. And we'll move now to another bonus round 15-point clue, and it's work of art for you, Sam and team. Much of the female figure's body is concealed by her monumental drapery, the only piece Michelangelo ever signed. And I have a chance to skip to the 10 if they're not sure.
Pass.
All right. It is also the only known sculpture created by a prominent name from the Renaissance era to be installed in St. Peter's Basilica in Vatican City. And again, the option to pass to the 5-point clue if they're not sure.
Aphrodite.
Not Aphrodite, so you can take the 10 points away if you know.
The Madonna.
No, it's the Pieta. So we didn't get that. And we'll come to you for a foreign food 15-point clue. This is the most essential spice in Hungarian cooking and is an ingredient in numerous dishes throughout the world, principally used to season and color rices, stews, and soups.
Paprika.
That's right. Jared, paprika is right. Brings you to 100 points, and you'll get to go to the bonus on noted 2021 deaths. For 5 points, October 18th. Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff from 1989 to 1993 and U.S. Secretary of State 2001 to 2005.
Colin Powell.
Colin Powell is right. Now, for 10, August 29th of 2021. 7-time Emmy winner, a star of the Mary Tyler Moore Show, and his own show, Lou Grant.
Pass.
All right, you'll get to take the 10. Sam and team, if you know that actor.
Pass.
Audience? Yes, Ed Asner. So we take that bonus, put it there, and I have no more. So that will end. We've exhausted our 15, 10s, 5. So that ends the bonus round. We'll be back to start the 60-second round when High Q returns.
We take pride in our schools. And at King's Daughters, we take pride in being part of the team. With student-athlete care from the sidelines to our comprehensive orthopedics program. With walk-in hours in Ashland and Portsmouth that make seeing a provider easier than ever. Our team is delivering faster diagnosis and treatment, getting our student-athletes back in the game and back to what they do best. Orthopedics at King's Daughters.
Stultz Pharmacy now has a new location in South Shore. Stultz Pharmacy is now located at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore and will retain the name you've known and loved for years, McDonald Pharmacy, offering the same great service you'll find in the Greenup and Wheelersburg locations, including free delivery service and drive-through service. And you can also get vaccinations and allergy shots at all 3 locations. Now you can get great prescription service and more at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup, Wheelersburg, and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive in South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Credit unions are small and can't compete with us big banks. Who are you calling?
I'm just trying to get through your bank's automated system to talk to a real person.
Well, 2 can play at this game. Oh, I think I have the wrong number.
At Members Choice, we are small enough that a real person will answer your call.
Well, we are a very large and very busy organization.
But large enough that you will be able to access your money through our technology and our global network of ATMs.
And we welcome you back to High Q. We're getting ready to start the 60-second round with a score of 105 to 35 in favor of Jared and his team at Rock Hill, which means, Sam, your team will get to pick first from one of these 4 categories: art, buck, 20th century, or general knowledge. Which do you like?
We'll go for general knowledge.
General knowledge it is. All right. Start the clock. The part of the bridle worn in the horse's mouth.
The bit.
What distinction is held by Psalm 119?
Pass.
What Dr. Seuss elephant hatched an egg?
Horton.
Product brand identified with Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
Rice Krispies.
Name the girl who wrote to the New York Sun asking if there was a Santa Claus.
Pass.
What magic word changed Billy Batson into Captain Marvel? It was frequently uttered by Gomer Pyle.
Shazam.
Rearrange these letters to give me a piece of furniture. O-A-F-S.
Sofa.
No laughing matter. Who was Hiawatha's wife?
Pass.
2-word term for the power of the government to take private property and convert it into public use.
Eminent domain.
The word used to describe growing plants without soil. It's your last one.
Hydroponics.
Yes, nice job. You got them all in and picked up 7. Very nicely done. Brings you to 105 and a tie at the moment. But Rock Hill and Jared, you'll get a chance to get the ones they didn't. What distinction is held by Psalm 119?
Pass.
It's the longest of the Psalms. Name the girl who wrote to the New York Sun asking if there was a Santa Claus.
Pass.
Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. No Laughing Matter. Who was Hiawatha's wife?
Humorous.
That's a good guess. It's Minnie Ha Ha. Is a no Minnie Ha. All right. So you picked up none of those, did you? All right. So that's still 105 tie. Now, of art, buck, and 20th century, what do you like?
20th century.
20th century. All right. Start the clock. Here we go. In 1900, he proposed his quantum theory.
Einstein.
No. In 1901, he sent a transatlantic radio signal.
Morris.
No. President of the U.S. in 1902.
McKinley.
No. In 1947, these 2,000-year-old manuscripts were found in Qumran.
Dead Sea Scrolls.
Right. Reactor number 4 exploded at what plant in 1986 near the city of Kiev?
Chernobyl.
Disneyland opened in 1995 in what California city?
Monterey.
No. What spacecraft landed on the moon July 20th, 1969?
Apollo 11.
Well, Berlin Wall collapsed in what year?
1992.
No. Children's Television Workshop debuted what TV show in 1969 featuring Big Bird?
Sesame Street.
Last Super Bowl of the 20th century featured the Broncos versus the Falcons, so what two teams by city and state were playing? And time runs out before you get a chance to answer. You picked up 4 of those. That will bring you to 145. So now, Sam in Piketon, in 1900, he proposed his quantum theory.
Schrodinger.
Max Planck. In 1901, he sent a transatlantic radio signal. Answer?
Theodore Roosevelt.
It's Marconi. President of the U.S. in 1902.
Theodore Roosevelt.
There's Theodore Roosevelt. I don't know if he sent the cable or not, but Disneyland opened in 1995 in what California city?
Sacramento.
Anaheim. Berlin Wall collapsed in what year?
1989.
89 is right. And last Super Bowl of the 20th century featured the Broncos versus the Falcons. So what two teams by city and state were playing?
Denver, Colorado, and Atlanta, Georgia.
There you go. So you picked up those 3. And that brings you to 135 to 145 for Rock Hill. A very good game, which will conclude with our Stump the Experts round when High Q returns.
We take pride in our schools. And at King's Daughters, we take pride in being part of the team. With student-athlete care from the sidelines to our comprehensive orthopedics program. With walk-in hours in Ashland and Portsmouth that make seeing a provider easier than ever. Our team is delivering faster diagnosis and treatment, getting our student-athletes back in the game and back to what they do best. Orthopedics at King's Daughters.
At Dutch Miller Auto, the time is now to get into the vehicle you want. Dutch Miller currently has the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles with an amazing inventory starting below $300 a month. Have a trade-in? There's never been a better time to get more than right now, as Dutch Miller is giving up to 30% above fair market value for any trade-in. Don't see the vehicle on our lot you want? Then ask about the Dutch Miller Advantage, which means you can order the vehicle you want, the way you want it, faster. Only at DutchMillerAuto.com.
Hot summer days call for a refreshing stop at Clark's Pub and Shop. Return, refresh, refuel.
And welcome back to our final round, Stump the Experts here on High Q. A very good game, only a 10-point differential. Jared and Rock Hill have 145. Sam and Piketon have 135. I have 20-point questions to the end of the game. We're going to start with Rock Hill. I have a visual question for you. It's company logos, and you simply name the company. Here it is.
Beats.
More specific?
Beats by Dre.
That's it. So you pick up another 20. Now, your company logo, Piketon.
OxyClean.
No, Rock Hill.
Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean. It's one of those clean guys. So, All right, now I have a Gulfs question for you, Piketon. This is on the northeastern arm of the Red Sea, penetrating between Saudi Arabia and the Sinai Peninsula, and is part of the complex East African Rift system. Its head touches the Egyptian, Israeli, Jordanian, and Saudi Arabian borders or boundaries. Navigation is difficult because of the Gulf's narrow entrance to the Straits of Tiran and its islands, coral reefs, and sudden squalls. Name this Gulf.
The Persian Gulf?
Not that one. Raquel?
Gulf of Sinai?
No, it's Aqaba. But your Gulf's question, Raquel. This Gulf is on the northern arm of the Baltic Sea between Sweden on the west, Finland on the east. Being nearly fresh, the Gulf is frozen over 5 months every year. The icing of the Baltic Sea begins and ends in the northern part of what Gulf?
The Gulf of Korea?
Not that. Piketon? Any guess of that Gulf?
No.
It's Bothnia. I have an audio question for you, Raquel. Here's Billy Joel with We Didn't Start the Fire. Now, a song which mentions over 100 headline events. Name them all. No. From 1949 to 1989. Listen to this short clip and name the year that the lyrics are singing.
Paul, Malcolm X, British politician, sex, JFK, blown away. What else do I have to say?
1960?
No?
62?
No, 63 when JFK was assassinated. But your audio question now. I'll give you some world events ending with the biggest music hit of the year. You name the year. Train bombings in Madrid. Asia gets a new tallest building. Emergence of Web 2.0. Facebook is launched. And this was Billboard magazine's biggest hit. Name the year or the song.
In the club with my homies, trying to get a little VI. Keep it down on the low key, low key. She know how it feels. I saw the shorty, she was checking up on me. From the game, she was singing in my ear. You would think that she knew me. Decided to cheat. Conversation got heavy.
All right, Sam, the song or the year?
Yeah.
Yeah is right. 2004 would have been the year. So you gave me yeah and yeah, get you 20 points. I have a moons question for you now. The moons of Uranus pay homage to Shakespeare, which was named after a Venetian beauty who enrages and disappoints her father, a Venetian senator, when she elopes with Othello, a Moorish man several years her senior. What Venetian beauty?
Juliet.
No. Raquel?
No. Pass.
It's Desdemona. But I have your moons question. Which was named after a rich, beautiful, intelligent heiress of Belmont, bounded by the lottery, set forth in her father's will, which gives potential suitors the chance to choose among 3 caskets. Name this Merchant of Venice lady, and you've named a moon of Uranus.
Macbeth?
No. Do you know for 20 points?
No.
It's Portia. The Queen's English now. If I ask the question like this, will it completely throw you? Maybe. In Britain, it's a baby's pacifier. In the U.S., it's a thick, often down-filled blanket. In the Bible, it's something Jesus said he would send after his crucifixion, also known as the Holy Spirit. And this is for you, Raquel.
Oh. Comforter.
Comforter is right. Now, your Queen's English question. In Britain, a dispensing one is a pharmacist. In the U.S., it's one who studies the composition of matter and its properties. Famous ones included Henry Cavendish, Robert Boyle, and Dmitri Mendeleev.
A chemist?
Chemist is right for 20 points. And that will end the game. We'll validate that score and see who moves on in our double elimination high Q round when we return.
We take pride in our schools. And at King's Daughters, we take pride in being part of the team. with student-athlete care from the sidelines to our comprehensive orthopedics program. With walk-in hours in Ashland and Portsmouth that make seeing a provider easier than ever. Our team is delivering faster diagnosis and treatment, getting our student-athletes back in the game and back to what they do best. Orthopedics at King's Daughters.
Stultz Pharmacy now has a new location in South Shore. Stultz Pharmacy is now located at 437 James Hanna Drive in South Shore and will retain the name you've known and loved for years, McDonald Pharmacy, offering the same great service you'll find in the Greenup and Wheelersburg locations, including free delivery service and drive-through service, and you can also get vaccinations and allergy shots at all 3 locations. Now you can get great prescription service and more at Stultz Pharmacy in Greenup, Wheelersburg, and McDonald Pharmacy, James Hanna Drive in South Shore.
Stultz Pharmacy.
Credit unions are small and can't compete with us big banks. Who are you calling?
I'm just trying to get through your bank's automated system to talk to a real person.
Well, 2 can play at this game. Oh, I think I have the wrong number.
At Members Choice, we are small enough that a real person will answer your call.
Well, we are a very large and very busy organization.
But large enough that you will be able to access your money through our technology and our global network of ATMs.
And welcome back to High Q. The smoke has cleared. We have 2 excellent teams, and it turns out that we have a 205 to 175 score in favor of Rock Hill. So, Rock Hill, congratulations. We'll see you next week against Ironton St. Joe's team. And Ernie G. Anderson reminding you to join me 2 to 6 weekdays on my radio show on Cool Hits 105.7 and CoolHits1057.com, and to adopt a spayed or neutered pet for a lifetime of love. For MJ McKay, Jeremy Sutherland, I'm Ernie G. Anderson. See you next time.